Hello again, everybody. Welcome to my newly renovated office. Happy Monday, y'all. And just wanting to shout out a reminder that you should never miss a Monday. So hopefully you guys, I just finished recording a new Monday Moves with Maria. And that's live over on Instagram on IGTV currently. And it's a little bar edition. And I wanted to follow up that awesome workout with this awesome little live info cast about the best practices for after your workout, right? A couple days ago, we worked on pre-workout ways to, you know what I'm trying to say, ways to maximize your pre-workout routine. And so there is always a post-workout, right? It's afterwards that you are going to really, really, really want to focus on how you fuel your body once again, okay? Let's see here. Trying to get over to my notes. Top thing, number one thing, which I totally forgot to bring in here with me. Number one thing is you want to hydrate, right? If you're sweating during your workout, if you're working out in a hot environment, if it's humid outside, if it's a dry heat outside, you are going to sweat and you're going to dehydrate. And dehydration is the quickest way to get muscle cramps, to fall out, to really not get the most out of your performance. Okay. So, hydrate. And especially when you're working out, like make sure you put something else in your water, right? Like those little hydration supplements. So hydrate. Next and most widely debated, I think, is really fueling yourself. Like, do I need a protein shake? You know, everybody's got those shaker bottles. They smell bad if you leave them in the car overnight. But it's easy. It's an easy way to get your protein in. And there's this hot debate. There's been a debate forever that it's like whey protein or pea protein, some sort of like vegan option. You know, you've got a million options for protein anymore these days. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more insight as to like why you might want to choose whey versus a pea or versus a vegetarian or vegan option. Now, whey is probably the most easy absorbed. It's not probably. It is the most easy absorbed to your body. Okay. And the cool part about it is that the reason it is so easily absorbed, and the good thing about that is the fact that it gets all 9 essential amino acids into your body that you need. All right. These building blocks of the cells of our body, of the muscles in our body. So it's those essential proteins or essential amino acids that are kind of like the little, like when your body breaks down like a piece of chicken or quinoa or something like that, there's always these little nutrients that are involved in all of those products and all of those things that we ingest. And so when we break it down to the very cellular level, that's where we get these amino acids. So whey has all of those things included. And the things that you get, and I guess one of the negative side effects of a pea protein or a vegan protein would be the fact that it doesn't have all those amino acids, right? So you need to like combine. That's why like vegetarians, they need to combine foods to get all of the nutrients that they need. It's not a one-stop shop with things like that. So comment below. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear what your protein of choice is. I did bring an example. So not only I do like the pea. I like the pea protein. I don't really like to do dairy. Okay, dairy is like in the number 3 things in my my phone. I said Siri.
Yes.
I don't do dairy. Okay, because it causes inflammation. It causes mucus buildup. It causes all sorts of inflammation, and especially in my body personally, it causes me to break out. So I try to stay away from whey protein just for that fact alone, even though I know that it is more beneficial. You know, I mean, it's easier. It's easier to get all the nutrients I need if I just broke down and did the whey, but I don't want to. So I go with different forms of protein. Okay, and not just in powder form. This is my go-to protein. GBX protein. It's by a company called Amare. And they focus on not only, you know, body health, but also the gut-brain connection. So this is a microbiome boosting plant protein. I love it. I will put the link in the comments afterwards below so you can check out their website. You can check out their products. I love this company. So it's actually a combination of 3 different proteins. Okay, you've got chickpea protein in here, you've got brown rice protein, and you've got pea protein. I don't like to eat brown rice as a food in general. I like to eat white rice, and we'll go into that on another live. But with this in here, the brown rice protein, it helps with weight loss. It speeds up your metabolism. It improves liver function, and it promotes cardiovascular health. All right, the pea protein, the chickpea protein, all combined. Remember, we combine these things together so we get all the essential amino acids that we need. So in 2 scoops of this guy, you get 17 grams of protein. It's kind of another one of the downsides of doing like a pea or a plant-based protein. You do run the risk of getting a little bit less protein for your buck. All right. And our guts, I mean, here's the thing, y'all. With the pea protein and everything, the way that our body absorbs protein, not a lot of this protein will actually get into your body, unfortunately. The way our digestive system absorbs it, the way our bodies just need this kind of protein, you're probably not going to absorb as much as you would with a whey isolate or a whey concentrate. It's just the way it is. All right. So if you think about it, you know, 2 scoops of this says 17 grams of protein, but what are you actually digesting? Okay. It's not you are what you eat. It's you are what you digest. Okay. So if we want to get the most out of our protein, we got to make sure our gut is operating at its highest level, which is another reason why I like this product, because they take into account the microbiome. Okay. The ingredients, they've also got, some active, my brain is not working today, like pre and probiotics in here. Okay, so you're getting that along with your protein. It's sugar-free, non-GMO, vegan, soy and dairy-free, gluten-free, no preservatives, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the other thing, and here is my, kind of hesitated sharing this with you all today. So if you are still on here, you are lucky. My little secret hidden weapon, which I still need to share my protein bar recipe with you all. My secret hidden weapon for another form of protein is, oh yes, reading that right, cricket powder. And that's like crickets, like real crickets. Let that sink in for a minute. Real crickets. Oh yes, it is crickets. But just like blue-green algae, and just like seaweed, sea vegetables, and things like that, the amount of protein per like ounce of this stuff is like unprecedented. It is more bang for your buck. All right. And it is, I mean, I know it's not vegan, it's not vegetarian, but it's not dairy, right? And you're getting protein for 2 tablespoons. All right. This is 2 scoops, and the scoops are probably about this big. You know, it's probably going to be maybe like a 1/4 cup or more, a 1/3 of a cup, maybe what you're getting out of here per scoop, or for 2 scoops, 2 tablespoons of this is 11 grams of protein. All right. Just add this to anything, cook with it, put it in your soup, I put it in my protein bars. I put it in smoothies. All right. It's kind of got like a savory, nutty flavor, but I mean, that's what I do with this anyway. So mix it together, and what have you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo, protein. All right, protein, that's what we need. Now, why do we need protein after we work out? Well, our bodies are these awesome chemically fused and running on water and running on all these chemical reactions that our bodies break down our muscles, and we have to rebuild them and repair them. Okay, but we also need fuel for our muscles working out to do the contractions that we need, to do the jumps, to do the pushes, to do the squats, to do all of those things that we ask for it to do. It needs energy. It needs ATP, adenosine triphosphate. I won't get into all the chemical crazy backgrounds. I just want to break it down for you like this. As you work out, your body needs to produce energy, ATP. All right, there's two ways to do it. You've got aerobic and anaerobic, with or without oxygen. All right, our warm up gets us going, starts getting our body fueled, breaking down all of the stored energy, which is mainly carbohydrates. Okay, the carbohydrates give our muscles the fuel it needs to perform. Hi, Susan, thank you so much, girl. To perform what it needs. So the proteins are what rebuild your muscles, okay? So this is essential, yes, but it's not the only thing your body needs, all right? After you work out is probably the best time to eat your carbs. Yes, you heard me right. Eat carbs. Eat them, but eat them at the appropriate times. Right? Because if your body doesn't need to refuel or, put back in the energy, it's going to be stored as fat. If your cells are all full, if you haven't worked out in a while, it's got nowhere to go. It's going to turn those carbs into sugars, and the sugars are going to turn into fats, and then you're going to develop that fat pad over your belly. All right, so you need to refuel when appropriate with the right things. So eating a banana, an orange, some blueberries. These are carbs too, right? It doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to go eat a pizza after I work out, which could, would be fine as well if that's what you need. But choose your carbs wisely, all right? Think about your macro profile. What do you need to fuel your body? Are you keeping count of your macros? Cool. You don't have to. Just err on the side of smart carbs, okay? Slow digesting carbs. Maybe that's lentils. Maybe that's beans. Have a few hard-boiled eggs. Another great source of protein, by the way. And not only have you used up all of, or most of, if you're doing like a high intensity interval, if you're doing CrossFit, if you're doing like a long marathon run, you've used up a lot of your energy stores and you need to replenish. But not only that, you're also benefiting from what we call the EPOC effect. EPOC, what is that? EPOC. The excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. All right, this is what you most often hear people refer to as like the afterburn of a workout. And it's very true. Okay, this does happen, but it's influenced by the intensity of your workout, not the duration, right? That's why high intensity interval training is so effective, because it gets that heart rate up. You are maxing your body out. You're getting yourself into that strain, that stress. And then it's like, what's the analogy I heard the other day? It's like, okay, you take your car for a drive somewhere, anywhere, doesn't matter, okay? Long drive. Your engine is hot when you get there. You turn your car off, but your engine remains hot until, hours later. Same effect happens in our body, okay? So as we heat ourselves up in the workout, our body continues that heat till it can regulate itself, which expends calories, which expends energy, right? So the EPOC really is the amount of oxygen that's required to restore your body to its normal resting level of metabolic function. Thank you, Mr. Pete McCall over at ACE, my alma mater for my personal training degree. Beautiful way to say it, right? So it's literally the oxygen that your body requires to bring your body back to that resting metabolic rate. Okay, so during that time is a great time to feed your body. And it depends, like your body is different from my body, is different from everybody's body. So how long it takes you to restore into homeostasis, it changes. And the more fit that you get, that changes as well. So you may need to add extra weight. You may need to add extra reps. You may need to up that intensity just a little bit to get the same effect, but it's always still going to be there. So during that time, it's a great little window to fuel your body, right? I think that's why everybody gets so mystified about like, oh my God, I have like 30 minutes to eat all my protein after I work out and I just have to get it in. Well, the EPOC effect lasts a little bit longer than that. So don't drive yourself crazy. Just make sure you're giving your body enough nutrients and like real nutrients, right? Eat real food. The protein powders and the shakes and all of that stuff, the bars, all of that quick grab and go stuff is great supplemental nutrition. But when you can, go make yourself a salad. Go make yourself an actual meal. Don't just think you're going to survive off of protein shakes alone. All right. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but probably not the best idea. So hydrate. I will always lead with hydration. All right. Hydrate. Choose your protein if you need to, right? If you're dairy free or lactose intolerant or, vegan, vegetarian, pick your protein. Okay. Oh, and a cool fact, whey isolate, which is a little different, is deemed safe for those with lactose intolerance because it contains only trace amounts of the lactose sugar. So if you are lactose intolerant, err on the side of whey isolate. Pea protein is always a good one. There's a bunch of different options out there though, right? So like when I'm making a protein shake, I know that only gives me about 17 grams of protein for those two scoops. I will mix it with hemp milk. All right, another vegetarian option for protein. Mix that up, blend that up with the hemp milk, and then you're getting extra protein in there as well, right? You don't just have to use water. You don't have to use milk. So you've got plenty of options: brown rice, soy, hemp, pea, chickpea, crickets. The EPOC effect. Take advantage of it. All right, your afterburn is burning after an intense workout. So eat your protein. Hi Amanda. Eat your protein. Eat your carbs during that time so you refuel your muscles' energy stores. And then capitalize on your macros by consuming those carbs after a workout. And give your muscles the protein it needs to repair. All right. I'd love to hear what your most favorite post-workout snack is. And please be sure you are eating after your workout. Okay. Pre and post-workout. We talked about that before. Pre-workout about 2 hours ahead of time gives your body enough time to digest the food it needs to then have the energy it needs to do that intense workout. Right? You don't have to work out for 3 hours out of the day, but if you are intense in that time frame, you're going to get more benefit. Okay? Hydrate. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you all, which is probably going to be the hardest one for most of us, I mean, maybe not now, but could be, is to sleep. Yes, very nice. Greek yogurt. Amanda says Greek yogurt is her favorite post-workout snack. Awesome choice. You got plenty of protein packed in there. Add a few berries, give yourself a little sweetness, add a little bit of carbs to restore those energy cells, and you're good to go. Awesome choice, girl. So sleep, please get your sleep. Your body needs it to recover. Your brain needs it to kind of wash itself clean. And your muscles need it. So if you're having trouble going to sleep, take an Epsom salt bath, right? You heard it here first. Maria says, go take a bath. Oh man. Yes, Epsom salt baths. That'd be good for if you're sore, soak those sore muscles and maybe drink some sleepy time tea. I know I like to add a little bit of bentonite clay, liquid bentonite clay to my tea to help with any like detoxification. Because when you work out, you're breaking down all these different muscles and all this different like lactic acids getting in your system and everything like that. So give yourself a nice good flush. Soak the muscles in the Epsom salts, get yourself that dose of magnesium so you don't cramp. Drink some tea, drink some water, detox, detox, detox. Yeah, so that's it. How to best take advantage of that EPOC effect and have the best recovery after a long workout, right? Or an intense workout. So I will post below the link to my favorite protein, like I said, by this delightful company called Amare, Gut Brain Health, Gut Brain Body Health. It's all connected, y'all. And then soon, I think I might try to do it as a live, but I will show you how I use my cricket powder in my protein bars. All right. I'd still love to hear from you if you're watching this now or you're watching it later. Comment below, what are your favorite post-workout practices? And let's learn and grow stronger together, right? It's all about that, sharing that wealth of knowledge, right? We're not in this alone. We are stronger together. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.